scraping out the very bottom of this lip balm. Oh my gosh, James, you gotta lose the shoes. His squish squash shoes somehow have gotten even louder. You guys, happy freaking Tuesday. It is kind of like dreary here and it's making me feel so tired. This is what happens to me in fall. Like, I am a sunshine woman and I love the sun. And whenever it gets cloudy, I'm just like, I want to curl up in bed and not do anything. But we're gonna put makeup on today. I do have new things that we're gonna test out. Givenchy Bronzer. This is the Prisme Libre Bronzer. And then I thought we would play with the new R.E.M. Wicked palette. Look at these. I mean, come on, right? Like, look at that. What's that about? So we're just gonna do makeup and chit chat. Tell me how your life is going. What is new with you? I am loving all of you here. Good morning. My chat finally loaded. Oh my gosh, I need all the caffeine in the world right now. Like, I need 25 coffees. Wake up, wake up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for my very tired under eyes and eyelids, we're gonna go in with a duo that I have been swearing by. And you guys, everything is linked and listed. I'm so proud of myself. On Tuesdays, I have my act together, and the night before I usually like lay out all the makeup that I plan on trying, testing, all the go-to things that I do in my everyday makeup application. Like, everything is locked and loaded in the description box. So expand that if you're curious about anything that I'm using. If I'm going fast and I don't mention a product, it will be listed in the description. So you guys are still super, super curious about the Peter Thomas Roth. It has almost like a learning curve. You can't use too much of this product or it will dry down and have a little bit of that powdery nonsense. But this is tinted in a way where it's not so chalky white. I really love this. So we're about to see what this does to my eyes. Like, I'm not even joking. I feel like this gives you the effect that you went and got an upper, what is it, a blepharoplasty? James was calling it something weird the other night and I'm like, that's not what that is. But it gives you like that. We weren't noticing there's certain like actors, like it's a very popular surgery, and when some people get it done, they look radically different. And it's like, oh, like that person had that done and like their whole face changed, and it's just like such a small thing. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of this and it's gonna do that to my eyelid. It's the craziest, freaking craziest thing. All right. I just saw in the comments, I don't drink coffee anymore. I want to drink coffee, and I lovingly and jokingly say that I need 25 cups of coffee, but I'm off coffee too. And some days I wish I wasn't. Where did my little, it comes with a brush and gosh darn it. Here I am saying like, I have it together and organized, and I don't. Where's the little, found her. Do you guys like seeing all of my nonsense in the background? I was contemplating like pushing this out of the way so we didn't have like clutter everywhere. But do you guys kind of like it? You're peering into kind of like the behind the scenes. Like, I kind of feel like I'm sat down in like some kind of makeup spaceship when I film. I have things over here, my brushes, more top shelf makeup over here, and I'm just like, I'm in it and I'm ready. Okay. Hope you guys are having a good day. Tati listers are on their way in. Lori, good to see you. It's so nice seeing familiar faces. I do have super chats off intentionally for today, just because we want to play with the makeup and not be so distracted. Okay, so the Peter Thomas Roth comes with this little brush, and I only use it on my upper lid. I do like using it on the lower, but if I'm gonna be wearing more makeup, I like the Dr. Melaxin calcium stick underneath the eye. This works so well. It is not greasy goopy. It sinks in the skin really beautifully. It's like the Aquaphor trick, but like one of the best. Whatever is in here, so good. Like, so good with makeup. Okay, taking a little more of the Peter Thomas Roth, and we're gonna go on the other eye. And I'm about to look so weird because I can feel it lifting my eye. It's the craziest thing ever. Like, you'll see more of my lid kind of like, because I have slightly hooded eyes. This will actually, yeah, it's starting to do it. Is that not weird? What the heck? What in the heck? What in the heck? We should put it on James.
No, James is tired.
That's exactly when you need it.
James was up too late watching baseball.
James stayed up till 2 in the morning watching Game 3.
Game 3 of the World Series.
Game 3.
Dodgers versus the Blue Jays. Go Dodgers.
Oh my gosh, someone remembers the Hell Pour video I reviewed a decade ago. Oh my gosh, I was actually watching that the other day. So funny that you mentioned that. That was one of my favorite videos too, by the way.
And speaking of baseball, the last night was the longest game in World Series history. It went 18 innings. So there was extra innings. It was basically like 2 games in one. But I was at the previous 18 inning game in 2018. With the Dodgers, and so I've experienced both of those. Except that one, I left the game at the end of the 13th inning with my friend. We drove home quickly, listening to it on the radio in the 14th inning. We watched 15, 16, 17, and 18 from the kitchen eating sandwiches.
I remember that too.
Yeah.
I literally was getting so worried. I'm like, the game is going so long. Where are you guys? Like, it was getting so late, and I didn't like think to turn on the TV and see that they were like massive, like overtime, extended innings, and I was just like, he just like disappeared, you know?
Extended innings.
Yeah.
Hey, let's do a thumbnail.
Oh God. This is my least favorite thing about doing the makeup on camera on Tuesday. My thumbnails on Tuesdays are, we always say like, let's do another one at the end when the makeup's pretty. And then it's like.
We don't say that.
I say that.
You say that.
Actually, no, why was I being so weird about last week's live thumbnail?
I don't know.
I was like, James, I like myself without makeup. I just like it. So it's fine. I accept
beautiful.
myself. I am beautiful. It's fine. I don't even know. James says I'm a different woman every day, and he's not wrong. So let's hold up let's do the Givenchy. Have I tried the Essence foundation stick? I just did. I just filmed with it to Danny. It's so good. Oh my gosh. Just like, let me spoil it. Go buy it right now. It's like $6.99.
Hey, Sybil, can I open that for you?
I'm good, actually. Oh yes, look at that. And then we do this. Ooh, oh, oh, okay.
Change. Hair out of bangs.
No, it's hiding my no makeup face. Ooh.
Change. Eyes. Smile. Smile. Eyes.
I'm not doing this.
Change. Head.
Yay.
Head. Change.
You know what, James? You can just find a screen capture. It's all good.
I plan on it.
There. Ooh.
Close mouth. Lip chin.
Are you doing this just to mess with me? What is this? Do you know, week to week, go back in the previous lives. He helps me with the thumbnail because honestly, I'm sitting here, I can't do it. But like, sometimes I'm just like, and he's like, got it. And then other days he's like, close your mouth, eyes, lift your chin, tilt, bangs. Oh my God.
You know what?
This is show business. It's not. So like, I care, but I don't.
Sometimes you model better than others.
You know what? I'm gonna get back to playing with my makeup, chatting with my beautiful community, and that's that. You guys, oh my God. If there was a way, I should probably do the thumbnail before we're live. Do I ever plan that out? No, I don't. Yeah, he is messing with me. What even was that? Oh my God. Okay. I love it when you tell me you've been watching me for nearly 2 decades. My life is flashing before my eyes. I've just decided recently, like, I am a new woman every day. I'm constantly changing and evolving. I'm constantly learning. I'm wanting to heal so much within my physical self and my spiritual self, all of the health things, like all the things. And like lately, I don't know. What I just said is like, I care, but I don't. Like, I've been so hard on myself, like, and going back to 5 days a week, like, there's just not a lot of time for perfection. And in a way, it's been really, really good. But I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not overthinking much. And maybe it comes out a little bit crazy and sloppy and undone, but I'm just at a point where I'm like, I just can't. I just cannot. So here we are, fresh-faced. Let's get down to business. And I am gonna do eyes first today, which is a risk because you guys are gonna see me looking a little bit crazy. But again, I just can't be bothered. I am gonna look a little bit like trust the process until we're done. Because recently when I go into a darker palette, when I'm playing with colors especially, the way my eyes are shaped, unavoidably these outer areas, the outer edge of my eye, I'm having an issue blending because as I've aged, this area just is giving me the middle finger, okay? That's just what it is. So we've tightened with the Peter Thomas Roth and it's actually done a nice job to lift me right here so I can have better makeup application on the eyes. But when I'm doing something where I want to extend the shadow out, I have a lot of like lumpy bumpies right here. We have some discoloration. I like to blend the eyeshadow really aggressively out and then clean up. And I find that that helps my eye shape. It helps widen my closer set eyes. So sometimes when we're doing our makeup, doing eyes first and being a little bit intentionally messy with it can be a good thing, especially as our eyes are changing. That's one workaround. So I always want to share with you guys like the thought process behind why I choose to do things the way I do. There's like a little system to it all. You know what I'm saying? We got to erase some of the pores in my pore area. You've seen me do this 5,000 million times. The pick of puka in the back, I know, oh my gosh. I'll never get rid of that. Like, I don't think I can ever get rid of that, ever. To the introvert, Queen Koopa, good luck on your interview today. I hate interviews. Do you know what though? I also hate giving interviews. Literally, I'm the worst at it, and I have to do that sometimes. And I just, I'm too nice as a boss, I think. Like, I'm a little bit too nice. I'm too accommodating, and something I'm still working on. A little bit people-pleasy, but good luck on your interview. Okay, we're gonna go in with a little bit of Painterly Paint Pot. Lori, click like, because flawless doesn't happen by accident. There's work involved. This is true. Okay. Good to see you all. Oh my gosh, we have over 700 people in the chat already. You guys, thumbs up the live, share the live, share the love. Okay, so with this Peter Thomas Roth business, a little bit of the powderiness like will dry down. And what I end up doing is just taking like a spoolie and just gently getting rid of any of the powder bits that dried funny. I know that sounds weird, but it works. Don't scratch yourself, please. Just sometimes when I'm doing makeup, it's just like, you just got to get the job done. Like, that is the mission, get the job done. So we're going in with a little bit of Painterly Paint Pot. Canceling out discoloration. I like to take it a little bit out as well because I have that area on my eye. I don't know if it's just from like my eyes watering or what the deal is, but I always have a little bit of like redness through here. This brush, by the way, to get in this pocket area of your eye with your eye base is so nice. Otherwise, we can tend to have crinkly, crunchy little lines in that inner portion. Just smooth it all out and almost take it onto the nose is what I do. Happy Tuesday. I love that you guys are all like just so nice to each other and high-fiving one another and wishing each other a great day. To Wendy, happy you caught the live. Thanks for being here. All right, what color do we go into? What do we do? What do we do? It's Tuesday. I get ready with you guys, and then I have my weekly IV that I do, so I'm gonna go to the doctor after this. And at this point, I'm sure she's like, wow, like what'd we do today? Because I always come in with like really big makeup. I'm like, let's go in and do like a plum cut crease with green shimmer, you know? Danny, Essence or Catrice, both. Like I can't pick between the two. Essence for the convenience of going to Ulta and having a beautiful display to kind of go through, but Catrice to me is the one drugstore priced line that performs like luxury. Their products are so good. The price is amazing. You guys, I'm happy you're loving your brushes. I just sent out a request to put reviews on our site, and literally not just me, but James was tearing up reading some of the reviews because so many of you went in and you left the most beautiful, like loving, taking photos of the brushes. Just, I had like a makeup artist that's like, I've been a makeup artist for years and I am replacing all my brushes with these. They do not disappoint. And just the reviews are so, so good. So if you see that email and you have purchased Details by Tati, it means the world to me that you leave a review. We have all 5-star reviews except for one, and I just could not be happier. All right, I'm gonna go in first with this shade right here just to kind of shape out the crease. I'm judging how this pigment is going to lay down. P.S. I have never used eyeshadow by, is it R.E.M or R.E.M? R.E.M Beauty. This is Ariana Grande's line. I mean, that's pretty basic, pretty good. Hung Van Gogh bronzer, Dior bronzer. Oh, I'm really into Hung Van Gogh, but Dior is also equally spectacular, really either or. For this sale, if you want something new and fresh, I would suggest going with Hung Van Gogh. It's a little more updated and just, I don't know, I think discovering a new line is always really fun, and if I'm being honest, it knocked Dior out of my first place, but that could just be because it's new and exciting. They're both good. I'm zero help right now with that one. You guys feel free to ask this or that questions. I love those. Lori, you're voting Dior. Dior is really good. I love the pan size. It does not skip. It wears really well. Essence foundation stick or Hourglass. Hourglass is more full coverage. The Essence though, holy crap. Like, I'm just spilling all the juice with you guys because I just literally, it hasn't been edited. I just filmed a full face of Essence and it took me months to try that stick because I typically do not, I repeat, I do not like stick foundations. Recently, I love the Hourglass Vanish. However, recently every stick foundation, whether it is Anastasia or Milani or just like any new stick foundation, is too sheer and shiny and goopy. Charlotte Tilbury, it's just like, it does nothing. And so I was thinking that this would be like the same situation. I was wrong. It has more of a blurring kind of soft matte finish. And it's not full coverage by any means, but it covers. But it still looks like your skin. Like you could go work out in it. It's really, really good. It's really something. The shade range is phenomenal and it's freaking $6.99. So like, why not? Why not? I also got deeper tones because they have such a crazy like shade range, and contoured with it. And I cannot wait for you guys to see the video because it ended up looking spectacular. Can I do a YouTube video of gifts that I would like to get for Christmas? That's an interesting one. I always do kind of gifting videos of things that I want to give people. I've never done one where I'm like, and this is what I would want for me. I never want gifts for some reason. I'm just like, just don't. All right, so this is like where I told you guys that I'm being intentionally messy. We're going all the way out here, and I'm gonna clean it up later. This is literally the process. You got to kind of go through the journey of looking, like sometimes when I'm filming and I'm doing my makeup, I'm scared for myself. And I'm like, where is this going to land? Is this going to be good? Sometimes when I'm doing other people's makeup, I'm like, ooh, hope this comes together. This is the R.E.M Beauty Wicked palette. I got it, like it was front smack in your face at Ulta. I could not purchase it. My nail polish is gel and I just don't ask questions. I go and get a Russian manicure and they are the most amazing, like meticulous. Like these women know what they are doing. There's a bit of a language barrier and like I just don't ask questions. I've learned to be like, let them do what they do. Like I'm afraid to even ask like, what brand is this? It's like that, but thank you. It's gel. Okay. I am going to admit that I feel a little insecure right now doing my makeup like this with you guys. You're seeing it all hang out. You really are. All right, we're going in now with my EYESw, and I am gonna go just a step down. We're just gonna build that crease out before we go in with the fun colors. And I'm taking the tip of this is very tapered, this brush, and I'm going right where I want the most color saturation. And I'm just gonna start wiggling, but I'm not aggressively fluffing because I want the color to build right here. Can hear James. Do we hear? Squash.
What are you doing? Whispering to them like, James is coming.
Squash, squash, squash.
Do you hear squashes?
Did you take them? Oh no, that's just you.
Yeah.
Oh, you took them off.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're shaping the eye. That's a beautiful color.
You're a beautiful woman.
Thank you so much, James. One size or Denona Myricks? One size. But the Denona Myricks is really, really good if you want a mattifying, blurring. Like they're two very different sprays. If you want something blurring and mattifying, Denona, it has ingredients that you literally shake up and you like hear the little ball in there bopping around, kind of mixing up the product before you spray. It's almost like spraying a setting powder on your face. It's gonna mattify you and blur you. And it will elongate the wear time of your makeup, but if you wanna like seal in your makeup and make it waterproof, then one size. How are we doing?
The people need half a face of essence and half a face of cat rice.
Cat rice.
Who remembers?
Taylor would always like help me with PR back in the LA days. He'd be like, you got a package from Cat Rice. And now that's like stuck in my head forever.
Well, and your husband, when he was opening PR packages, would say the same thing.
Yeah, both of you. Cat Rice. This is looking nice. I'm gonna build it up a little bit more. Same color, same brush. Which would be better for dry skin? Are we still talking about setting sprays? I mean, neither are gonna be great for dry skin. But I would say well, if you have dry skin, I don't think you want a mattifying spray at all. Just gonna throw that out there. I would go with Laura Mercier. This one, if you have dry skin, this, love. This is the Translucent Hydrating Setting Spray Ultra Blur. I do have that linked in the description. Really, really good. So after I get my blend kind of laid down how I want it to be, I typically will go back in and kind of stamp the outer corner and kind of stipple that color on a little bit just to make sure everything has a nice blurred look to it and it's not too blended out. You want to blend, but there is like an area where it's like it's too much and you're just fluffing color everywhere. You want some color concentration. So after I have that kind of blur going on here, I tend to go back in and just kind of stamp the color on. And this brush literally will do everything. You can get in the crease, you can also kind of stamp the color on.
Hey, while you're doing that, Lil Dev, 1991, wants to try the Just for Men on her brows, but she's afraid because her brows are so sparse. You know, there's no rule that says that you have to leave it on for a long time. Like, you can start dyeing. With me, I dye my beard, or your eyebrows. You can put it on for like 3 minutes and then take it off, see what happens, and then you
That's a
build
really
up.
good idea.
Then go 5, then you go 7, then you go 10. You don't have to go like full on. Like, I used to dye my beard at 5 minutes. Now I do it at 10. And from the looks of it, I should probably do 15. But yeah, build up and you'll get there to where you're happy. You loved using my Just for Men on your brows.
I sure did.
It's your new hack.
And it's my new hack. It's helped me to fill in my brows better, and I only leave it on for 5 minutes. But what color do you use? Like, what color is it?
Medium.
Medium, because a few people were asking. Okay. This is the point in time where I usually get weird and like take a photo of myself and look down and try my best, because I have two very differently shaped eyes. This one slopes and this one does not. I have more lid space over here. I have less over here. And what's weird is, depending on how inflamed I am or how my body's holding water, like, it really, really pisses me off sometimes when I'm like, great, all that salt I ate yesterday is showing up on my face, because I'll feel like I have one eye that's kind of like this. And doing the makeup, like, it's really important to know your own face. So I know that I have to place color, shadow, because shadow is what we are trying to do. We're trying to trick the eye into thinking that there is light moving forward, dark pulling back, and you're kind of creating this nice optical illusion with your eye shadow. So being aware of like where you're placing color, super important. If you have a hard time with it, grab your phone, look down, take a quick photo, and you can kind of see what's going on and better learn placement, because we don't have the same ability that a makeup artist would, having a client look down and you're like seeing eye to eye, like what needs to be balanced. Sometimes that is a trick that I will do.
Hey, and Laurie D19, I saw your review of your brushes and it was so beautiful. Thank you so much.
You guys made my husband emotional with your reviews. Sorry, am I throwing you under the bus?
No, Well, the thing is it was so validating for you, I love it when you're seen. I love when your eye for design and creativity and the things that you do are recognized. And it's.
Thank you.
I think you deserve a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. That's really, really nice. Purple or green, you guys? What do we do? What do we do? Let's see what this one is. Whoa. Whoa. I don't think I can do that right now. But let's just ooh and ah. Whoa. Do we do this? That's not swatching the well, no, that's pretty. What do I do? What's the difference between setting powder and finishing powder? A finishing powder is more going to diffuse the face. I have a couple right here from MAC and One Size. This you want to just kind of fluff over the face. Typically it'll be baked, not always, but it'll have a little more of a sheen and slip to it. A setting powder is gonna lock you in. It's meant to blur the pore, hold the makeup in tight, elongate the wear time. A finishing powder is kind of just gonna give you a nice natural sheen, but a little bit of a hold. You do it, of course, at the end of your routine. You guys are saying green, purple, purple, purple.
Hey,
I don't know.
Wait a second.
What?
Is that the team leader, Lori?
That is.
Oh my God, Lori. I didn't even know that was you. I hear Tati talking about you all the time.
Team leader.
Yeah, so that was Lori's review yesterday. Yeah, so cool.
Lori's review made you cry?
Well, a lot of them made me emotional. None of them made me cry.
Tear up.
Yes, they gave me the feels.
Give you the feels.
I have to go look for a trophy for you.
Oh. Oh my gosh. You guys. You guys are 50-50. Pink, not pink, purple, green, purple, green. Okay. And so I'm gonna do silver. Just kidding. So I'm gonna go in. Suddenly this palette is not making sense to me. I don't know what shade I wanna do. Okay, we're gonna kind of do a little bit of a weird thing. We're gonna go in with this one right here, kind of do a chromatic guy all over the lid, and then maybe pop a little bit of the minty green right in the inner corner, just for fun, like just for playtime. Let's see what this does. That's pretty. It's just giving kind of gold though. It's not. This is not my best color to wear, but tell me, do you always like stick to colors that look good on you, or can you help yourself? Like, I just want to play sometimes. Just like, I just want to see that color because it is fun to look at. And I do better with more cool toned, but I just needed to see this. Am I making sense? Is this ugly? Maybe. It's a little like too gold for me. I don't know. I'm not loving it. The shadow quality itself, fantastic. If you like this kind of a shade, it's going on buttery smooth, not a lot of fallout. I just don't think this color looks good on me. What was I thinking? Has anyone tried the Ardell Brow Tint and the Just for Men? I have not tried the Ardell Brow Tint, but now you have me really curious. Are they real candles behind you? No. And I talked about this in my recent Amazon Hot Products video. Go watch it. It's on my channel right now. Wait, no, did I talk about them? I talked about the lamp. I talked about my candle nightlight. I talked about these. You guys always think they're real, and it's satisfying to me that you think that because they are not. Amazon, amazing. James has some in his office too, and I feel like they just create a mood, and I love them. Okay, so we're now gonna go into the minty green. This might be the most horrific look I've ever done, but at least we're seeing something fun, right? Like I was just gonna do like basic, basic. I'm like, you know what? I'm just not in the mood to be bored today, so that's nice. Okay, so survey says the color story in here is a little bit bizarre, but the quality of the shadows, excellent. Are you gonna try the Charlotte Tilbury new Instant Look palette? Yes. I keep going back to it. Look, you guys, I don't know, I don't want to say like I've been kicked off of PR, because it's not like, I never know. Like I get sporadic PR. I don't know what that's about, but I stopped getting Charlotte Tilbury products. Maybe I featured too many dupes. I don't know. I stopped getting Patrick Ta. Like me in my mouth. I have gotten myself kicked off of a lot. So it's $69. I might pick it up during VIB. That is one that I'm like, do I need it? I don't know. But I do, like, I love those tones, the rosy tones. I love the packaging. It just kind of is a me palette, and I think I would get a lot of use out of it. Like, this kind of stuff is fun. It's fun to play with on camera. It's fun to do, but it's not like if I'm quickly getting ready, like what I'm reaching for on the daily, you know what I'm saying? And now that I'm looking at this, I'm kind of like, the color story is a little weird. We're gonna go in with a little Juvia's Place on the ES5 and see if we can intensify that minty green. It's not wanting to pick up. I'm like, I need more intensity. Sometimes when you're doing just that inner corner, it is hard to get your finger in there. There we go. And that did not want to behave with the setting spray. So it's a little chunk close up. Far away, it looks fine. 2 gold Tati, I know, right? I agree, but I gotta play with all of it. I can't just, can you imagine if I only ever tried like cool toned everything and I was like, sorry, I can't because it's not for me. But I think once we have liner and lashes on, actually it's gonna look pretty good. So now I'm just gonna kind of clean up under here. And the nice thing about how I prepped my under eye with the Melaxin stick is a lot of that product has already sunk into the skin. So my under eyes feel hydrated even though I'm wiping off the shadow. Okay. What do we do? Woke up to a super cold day in Texas. Is it cold there too? It's pretty cold, yeah. I'm gonna do a little liner. And you guys, this liner from Buxom Oh my gosh. I tried different colors, but I hadn't tried the black one. This is a double-ended liner called Flipside. It's back to black. So you get a little sponge tip guy on one side. I'm not gonna use that part today, but you get your liner on the other, and this is the most ridiculously rich black, like creamy and intense. So I always need to have two hands doing my liner. So we're gonna put this down for a moment, get the mirror up, and go in, take a deep breath, and make it happen. And I am going to try and do a wing. So what I do, I'm doing my look down trick where I'm intentionally kind of trying to see like where this business is happening so that I can perfect the shape. When you're doing your wing, you don't want to have your eyes closed and just like go off like this. Otherwise, when your eyes are open, which is how people are going to be looking at you, the wing will literally be down here. We don't want that. We want to lift the face. We don't want to drag it down. Okay. In business, now this is my piss me off eye. This is, do you guys have one side of your face that you're just like, okay, this is the side. All right, not too bad. Okay, so what I do once I have the liner on is I will take a brush and I will go in and make sure that everything is very smoothed out. This is a step that is often overlooked. If you have lines of any kind on your lid, or even if you don't, typically you're not going to have a perfect lay down of your liner. You want to smooth it out. This brush, literally, I feel like I selfishly created for how I do a wing because I needed something so itty bitty and super sharp to be able to go in and really like set the liner and be able to kind of do this business. And then if I ever need to go back in to grab more product, it's so small that you can. Because now I'm in the land of like, let's even them out. Okay, and I'll be able to further sharpen once I put on my foundation and kind of get things totally correct, but we are in a good place. To Cassandra, shout out to you. Thank you for being here all the way from Mexico and for watching for so many years. What auto-corrected you, Lori? I didn't see. Debbie, you guys should be getting notifications. If you're on the Tati list, you're notified, but make sure here that your notifications are on. I don't know, like YouTube sometimes like changes up how they notify, and I really don't have anything to do with it. So ring the bell, make sure that it's toggled on, and you'll be notified. But I'm here doing Getting Ready With Me Tuesdays live every single Tuesday. So you can count on me being here every Tuesday morning doing my makeup with you guys. Oh, I deserve a little drink after the liner. Okay. Liner is still like, liner and brows are the two things that still make me go, all right, like let's get in the game, head in the game. We are now gonna do a little mascara, and I am still loving the Thrive mascara. This is thanks to you guys. I would have never in my life bought this if it wasn't for your recommendations. So always leave me your best products, your recommendations, wherever it may be, in the comment section, in the chat, DM me. I love it all. So my lashes are already curled. I'm gonna go ahead, pop on a light coat because I am, of course, gonna do a little lash action. My 421s from Ardell. And then we will get to the face. You guys are saying you're not getting YouTube notifications? Make sure you're hitting the bell icon. Sometimes they will toggle off and you have to, like, if you're visiting my channel and you're watching a video, just make sure you hit the bell and toggle them on. But I'm here 5 days a week now, so you know I'm gonna be here. You can just check in every day. And now we're gonna lash. Where is my glue? Here, velour lash glue, the very best.
Hey, and I've got a good tip.
This liner, are we joking? This is a wet, saturated wet makeup wipe. Get out of here. Get out of here. This is like budge, super budge proof. What's your idea?
Well, some people aren't getting their YouTube notifications. Do you know what I do?
What do you do?
I have an alarm set on my phone for every time a video is to go live. So you can set an alarm.
You can just check in with me. I'm here 5 days a week.
10:30 a.m. CST, 8:30 PST, 11:30 EST. Actually, I heard it's not EST unless it's during daylight savings time. So if it's not daylight savings time, it's ET, CT, PT.
All right, now you know. The more you know.
The more you know. So I usually come in when you're doing your lashes.
This is, okay, do you want to know if I lose my husband, I can't find him?
You just need to
put on a lash
or sit on a toilet.
Sit on a toilet or put on a lash. I'm like, you're like a cat. Like literally. Nowhere to be found. The moment I have glue close to my eyeball or I'm on the toilet, he's wandering in the room. I don't know what it is. I like don't even know why that happens. But it literally, Like, and what is that? Like, is there some kind of psychology with animals? Like, cats specifically. I grew up, you know, my mom always had cats. Whenever I'd be doing anything, like, I go to the toilet and the cat just, like, appears. Like, what is that?
Okay.
Why do they do that?
In this
The
particular...
cat's, like, hiding somewhere in a nook, but all of a sudden, like, you got to go to the bathroom, and they're like, "Meow," you know?
This
like,
will
what
be
is
my
that?
strongest troll of the day.
Ugh.
It's simply the law of probabilities. You spend half your life
You
either
know
putting
what?
on lashes
Get out of
or
here.
on a toilet.
That is not true. That's not true. I am actually not one of those. I will clarify. I'm not a scroller on the toilet. People that take like 20-minute toilet breaks when really they're just playing on their phone. That's more of a man thing to do, but no, I do not do that. I do not do that. Mine scratches at the door. We're talking about the animals. Yeah, right? Like, what is that? Cats just know. But why do they want to be near you when you're going to the bathroom? Like, literally. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I grew up with so many animals. Literally, my house is like a zoo. We had an iguana, we had birds, we had a guinea pig, German shepherds, cats, dogs, just like so many animals. My mom was like the crazy animal lady, which is really fun, but also a lot going down. Okay, we're going in. Sorry to cover my whole face. Really want to get that inner corner anchored first, and then you can go and kind of wiggle the outer around. I'm very weird about my lashes. I will sometimes take them off and put them on and like try, like they have to feel right. They have to be comfortable or I'm like not having it. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! Oh my gosh, what's worse? I have to sneeze and can't sneeze. Whew. Do I still use the Catrice foundation? Yes. I love Catrice foundation. The HD foundation's probably my favorite. Just that I've used for the longest. Okay, I'm gonna have to go in and fuss with the line once that dries down. Animals protect others by watching when they potty. It's a huge sign of love. Is that what that is? Okay, I heard that. I didn't think like it related to humans, but like whenever I would take Puka out, like he just looked so vulnerable, like little. And I like read somewhere that like animals want you to watch because I'd always like, he'd be going to the bathroom and like going to the bathroom and I'd be like, oh, like, I don't know, like I still was like privacy for you, like do your business. And then I heard that they like to be watched. And so I'd be like watching him go to the bathroom. He just like looks so vulnerable and he'd be like giving me direct eye contact. Like, okay, all right, I'm here to protect you while you're doing your stuff. So yeah, I guess that's true. That's kind of cute. So they want to come protect you when you're going to the bathroom? That's funny. I also heard that cats specifically don't like to eat alone. They really want you to eat food with them. Has anyone else heard that? It means you're a part of the pack. The eye contact is unnerving. It really is. It really is. But like, I like find it funny too. Like random that I like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, I miss taking Puka outside. To Cal Flores, I'm loving your expansion set, Tati. The finger-like brush is a game changer. It is, right? Concealer, eye primer, getting down the side of the nose. Like, you can do a lot of blending with that one. I'm really happy that you're enjoying it. All right. Did I get them on? I think so. We're in a good place. I hate my sweater, by the way. That's what I was just thinking in my head. I feel like it's so slouchy and I'm gonna change. I don't like it. Hi.
Hello.
You're back.
Yes.
What's up?
I don't know why I wandered in here.
You know why?
Because I'm sleepy.
You can make me another one of these.
I didn't sleep last night. Baseball. And guess what? Tonight, Shohei is pitching.
Oh, it
like,
is
literally
24/7 baseball in this house right
at the
now.
end of the game, they were interviewing him. They're like, Shohei, you were on base 9 times in today's game, and they walked you the last 5 times. And, you know, how does that make you feel? And are you prepared to pitch tomorrow? And his interpreter is like saying all this stuff to him, and then Shohei gives like a 1-sentence answer. And the interpreter looks at the reporter and he says, I look forward to getting home as soon as possible so I can go to sleep to prepare for the game. And that was it. So anyway, Shohei's pitching tonight. Shohei's amazing.
We love Shohei. Okay. Hopefully
Go,
not another
Tati.
20 inning. Yeah, because here's the thing,
18.
guys. Actually, I will say I didn't wake up when you came to bed.
Yeah,
Usually I do,
yeah,
but I didn't. But I'm still somehow tired.
yeah.
This is like marriage, not problems, but like when you go to bed at different times, like it disrupts, right? So I hope it's not another 20 innings. All right. Will you make me another one of those,
Yes.
please? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we got a pump and a pump. Doll 10 and Givenchy. Mixing it up. We're about to paint and erase my pigmentation. To Wendy, you're getting my brushes on Friday. I'm so excited for you. What set did you get? And to Aesthetic Life and Style, would you ever get a blepharoplasty? 43 and where'd it go? And thinking about it. I wanted it for a while. I was like, you know what? I can't do my eyeshadow the way I did 10 years ago, and this sucks. And I want to be able to do wing liner, and I want to be able to do all the things. And you know, I heard from a few people that it's like painless. You don't even have to be under. It's just like a little bit of a snip, snip, and then you sew you back up. And, you know, it's not, it's still surgery, but it's not like they have to put you under and it's a painful recovery. So I've thought about it, but honestly, I think I would look weird with so much of my lid exposed. So I would be a little bit nervous. So basically I'm sharing with you, I wanted it for a while, and then now I'm like, like, I don't think so. I think, and like, I don't know where I stand with plastic surgery. I've had my boobs done. So I'm not someone that's like, I hate it. Like, never. No, like you do what makes you feel confident and good. Of course, weigh the risks, see if it's right for you. But for a while I was like, I'll never do anything again. And then now I am having a hard time with my eyes, and I've stopped doing Botox and all the things. And like, maybe I do get something to help the eyes lift, because that's like my personal issue. So you have to think about like, why do you want to do it? Is it because your eyes are very hooded? Like, what is the actual issue? You know what I'm saying? And then also, no joke, try the Peter Thomas Roth, because it will kind of give you a glimpse of like what it could look like if you did have that surgery. And I'm not exaggerating. That stuff is so potent. If you do like a larger amount, it literally will it will just do this to you. And for me, I kind of was looking in the mirror and I'm like, that looks weird. Like, I don't know. I don't know that I like that, you know? All right, let's go in. Let's go in. This is the magic moment because this brush, we've got it loaded on both sides. We're gonna do the whole face. We're gonna paint, paint, paint quickly. It just spreads everything out so lightning fast. So I'm using about a half a pump of foundation. It looks like it's so much, but there's still so much left on my palette. The way that this spreads out makes your foundation stretch. I like to get really in by the nose, kind of lay everything down, and then I flip. And I do the forehead last intentionally because I don't like a lot of foundation on my forehead. Really what I'm trying to do is cover up this business here and even everything out. Thank you. You're the best, James. Thank you. You can just set that right there.
Yes.
So the other thing that I like doing with this brush is I can get, like I still have product on here. I can get underneath here and kind of go down a little bit so there's zero demarcation.
Hey, Julie, congratulations on the engagement of your daughter.
What?
Julie's daughter got engaged.
Congrats. Congrats.
She's texting flower ideas with her right now.
So I've still not picked up more product. This is how this brush works. It is so good and so satisfying to use.
Someone says, Tati, will you share a scary story?
A scary story?
Maybe it's for Halloween.
Like a ghost story?
Tati's mom was born on Halloween.
That's right. Scary story. I have lots of scary stories. This is not a ghost story, but the first one that came to my head still makes me go like this. I was with girlfriends in Los Angeles and we were all in a home having like girls' night, pajama party, watching movies. We were outside. We watched this creepy guy walk by, went inside, watched a movie for 2 hours. And literally, I don't know why, like I just had this feeling like, don't take your contacts out. Just sleep in your contacts. And I just thought that was the weirdest thought. But
Go like this.
I know this shirt is so ugly. Hi guys. I'm so sorry if you're offended by my slouching and my shirt. Let me tell you about how we got burglarized. Okay, so this bro, this weirdo, like we're turning off the lights in the house. It's like 5 girls and this dude, like I saw this happen and it's like in my brain still. My friend Carrie is all of a sudden yelling at the top of her lungs. She's like, fuck you, get out of the house. She's like literally screaming. I'm like, what is going on? I go by this bathroom and this crazy, like wild-eyed man is literally going like this on the screen, like trying to break in the house. And it's not funny, but it's funny now because everyone's okay. It was one of those windows that was like a crank window. So she's cussing this man out and like cranking the window like so fast. And one person's calling 911. I call my brother-in-law, who's this like big 6'4", like just big guy. and he ended up showing up first. The cops came, like we scared him off by yelling at him. Cops came, and literally it was the most pathetic thing. First off, it took them like 40 minutes to come, okay? Second, this is LA. Second off, they came and they had like a flashlight in the backyard, and they're like, well, doesn't seem like he's here. Call us if he comes back. It's like, how are you supposed to go to sleep with that? Like, legitimately, being in a home where someone is actively trying to break in the home is one of the most, like your brain can't even compute it, and it doesn't make sense, and it's terrifying. So that, like you say, scary story, there's like the worst one, and it actually made me feel very vulnerable in Los Angeles because their response time is garbage. I said what I said. Like, their response time is terrible. Like,
so if you live in LA and there's an intruder,
no,
and you call 911,
you're not gonna school them on saying this, that.
No, you literally say, and they have a gun. That's when they come fast. Hey, Rhoda, congratulations on your granddaughter's wedding this past weekend.
Was that a scary enough story?
I was frightened listening to it. I can't imagine someone trying to break in the house and get you.
Right?
Actually, I can't imagine.
And the
that.
thing
That's
is,
why I'm so
it was
protective.
not in like a bad neighborhood either. It was just creepy. It was creepy. But I was really proud of my girlfriend that was just like, I don't know, in times of crisis, you get to see how people react if they like freeze or if they hop into action. And so like I hopped into action with like shutting all the windows because I don't think we had AC in the house. It was like an older home, like a Rambler home. And I'm like running around the house, closing all the windows. We all hopped into action together to keep ourselves safe in the home. But her showing up and just like yelling at this man, like, that's like pretty bold. Like, as someone's actively like going like this to the window. Like, oh my God.
Do you know what Lori just put in the comments? She's encouraging everyone to hit the like button. She says,
It's free cardio for your thumb.
She says, every time someone likes, a makeup brush gets cleaned. Maybe.
Maybe.
Like an angel gets its wings.
I love
A
that.
makeup brush gets cleaned.
Okay. We're getting places. Yeah, dude. LA comes with a lot of like crazy stories, right? It's part of why I like my simple, chill life. Except
Okay.
for, wait, this, no, I'm not going to tell that story. Never mind. False
So,
alarm.
Everyone, I'm going to show you how to quickly like it and come back. So here, you press X. Press
James,
X,
get it together.
And then the thumbs button, and then back to the live chat. So everyone go like the live, and share the live, and favorite the live, and rewatch the live.
Everyone's like, a paranormal story, Tati. Paranormal. Tell us a paranormal story. What do I share? Let me think. While I conceal my under eye bags. I don't know. My paranormal stories are like they require like a lengthy, like a long, right? I will share this
They're
with you guys.
podcast length.
I'll share a little tea, like a little something. And I always get a little bit like I get a little, you know? I don't know if I've shared this or not. That's the thing. Like, I have these Hallmark stories where I'm like, have I shared this or not? But at my Tati beauty launch party, what are you doing? At my Tati beauty launch party, I had an amazing astrologist there. And she was doing readings for everybody. And I did the whole party. Like, it was such a beautiful night. I was like wondering, like, my feet don't hurt in these high heels. I haven't had to use the bathroom once. I'm just like mingling, and we're swatching our arms and celebrating the launch of the palette. And it was like the best night. And my former business partner was at the party. Funny, right? Because apparently he was so upset over me launching makeup, but he was at the party, whatever. And I go and I sit with this astrologist at the end of the night. I'm the last person that she sees. And she looks at my chart. She told me a whole lot of everything, okay? Like a whole lot of everything. And she told me, she's like, she's like, someone's here. They're planning to sue you. And I'm like, what? They're like, they're in your home and they're here at this party. I can see they're very close to you. And like, it freaked me out. I was like, wait, what?
And they want your life.
If they could unzip your body and step right in it, they would. And I'm like, dressed in my burgundy gown, covered in makeup, and I'm like, the fuck? Like, what? And I remember I ran to you and I'm like, James, you won't believe what she said to me. Like, this is crazy. Like, who would do that? And we're like thinking, like, who would do that to us? Like, why would someone do that? And
we run the whole list of family, assistants,
yeah,
other employees. We never, ever considered the actual partner.
No, not at all. But she told me she told me everything. And it all happened. And she told me a lot more, and it all happened. And she was, I don't even know. I'm like, are you reading the stars or something else? Because this woman was so spot on. Like, the way that she looked at charts was so different than anything else I had ever experienced. And she literally told me when James Charles was going to show up at my home, knock on my door, and apologize to me. She's like, it'll be on the Gemini moon. I'm like, sure, that'll happen right on time. I can't make this up. Like, I have James as my witness. I started like kind of like, oh my gosh, like, is this stuff real? Like, it was a wild time. So there you go. There's a little paranormal whatnot for you guys. How did she know? I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea.
You should really finish your makeup.
Well, I'm doing this like, okay, over on TikTok, everyone's all about letting your concealer soak. Have you heard of this to like give you better coverage? I'm trying it out.
What if it dries and gets stuck that way?
No, it does not.
And I hate that word.
I need lottery numbers, right? I should just ask her that. I don't talk to her anymore. I kind of took a break from all of that because she was so good that it started becoming something that I relied on too heavily and I put too much value in instead of like living my life. So I took a break from it because it was just too spot on and it freaked me out. But she was really, really good. Someone says soak is the new bake. That sounded, that soak. Stop. Don't make me laugh. I will crinkle. You guys like the ghost story? It's not a ghost story, but kind of, right? If someone was able to tell you, like, hey, this character is going to do this on this day, and then it happened, and it kept happening to you, wouldn't you kind of be like, are we in a simulation? Who are you and who do you know? Do you know what I mean? Like, it started to feel like that. What do you think about it, James? He like loved and hated it. He'd be like, I hate it. But what did she say?
Like, I don't like this.
It gives me the creeps, but what'd she tell you?
I think I spent half my time trying to calm you down and reassure you that nothing that she was saying was real, and then each time it turned out to be true.
No, because she was literally like, you're about to lose everything, but don't worry, you get it all back and then some. I'm like, I will wait for that. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, she knew. She was like, you're on the cusp of losing everything, girl. It's gonna happen.
Oh, and,
You know?
and here's the other part. And you're gonna get very sick.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get sick too.
You'll either get stronger than ever from it, or you will die.
Oh my God. Literally so weird. But, and like some of those things you could be like, well, then you just made it happen in your mind. Well, I don't make other people do things. Do you know what I'm saying? So like that kind of threw that out of the equation. But then part of me was like, but am I focusing on some of these things too much, or like what, you know? Lori, you are doing such a good job policing the likes. I appreciate it. She's like, only 500 likes. This is not good enough.
Yeah, seriously, guys. All you got to do is just hit the X in the upper right-hand corner and go like it, and you can come straight back by hitting live chat. Easy peasy. Bless me.
Someone says, what is your big three in astrology? I don't know. Like, what is that? I don't even know what big three is. All I know that my chart looks crazy, crazy, crazy. All my planets are like this, like all bunched up at the bottom. And James's is really super crazy because he's just 3 giant triangles, which makes me think you're some kind of alien from another planet.
I am.
Literally, this. It's crazy. Liking the live is the first thing I do. Thank you so much to Hey, it's Melissa. Stellium. I have 2 stelliums, which apparently means my life is like I'm here to work some things out. Yay! Just so exciting. So exciting to constantly have to level up.
Big three is sun, rising, and moon.
I don't know, but anytime an astrologist would look at my chart, they'd do this. And I'm like, what? Like, what? So, okay. We need powder. Look, to the person that was like, I don't believe in those things, I get you. I get you. But also, what was that? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you had that happen, like, what was that? I've come up with many different theories, none of which are particularly appetizing, but it was a wild time. Okay. You guys are really, you want to know my sun, moon, rising? Why? Why do you need to know? Why do we need to know? I don't know that I subscribe so much to like, it's like fun to be like, oh, like this is the time of year I was born and like this is like the archetype of that sign, and like if you have similarities, like that's cool and fun. But like when you go and make it your whole thing, your whole identity, like I don't know how I feel about that. It is windy outside. A lot of you guys were telling me that the forehead trick works for you, like taking your hair up before you powder to smooth your lines out. I'm really happy about that. I'm happy it's working for you. You guys have a lot to say about this. This is like a hot topic, right?
While you're blending, I'm going to read details reviews.
Oh, okay.
This is from Farah. Best brushes on the market. Damn it, Tati, you made these brushes so good. I'm tempted to get the expansion and specialty sets. Oh my God, let me tell you, when I first used the EYESw brush, it was like you were there applying my makeup, as crazy as that sounds. The effortless application. Also, Mrs. Glam Life Guru Westbrook, who gave you permission for the ES7 to be this sharp? Haha, kind of intimidating, but the precise is everything. Just wanted to say super grateful for these brushes, and I'm glad I made the investment. Sincerely, Farah, your forever fan.
Farah, thank you. That's really sweet.
Best brushes I've ever had.
Oh, we're gonna continue.
Hello, everyone. I've been a professional makeup artist for 40 years. As soon as I saw Tati's brushes, of course, I had to have them all. I'm so glad I made the decision. I use them constantly, and I've had uses for all of them. If budget is an issue, these are worth saving up for. These will be your forever favorites. I promise, Donna.
That's so nice. Okay, this is the first time I am ever using this bronzer. Hung Van Gogh's better, I think. This one's 60 bucks. This is Givenchy. But I love Givenchy, so I'm gonna have to play and see. It's just not, you're not gonna get a lot of color payoff with this, is what I'm seeing. To Devin, will we get emails to review them? Yes. And I think we're setting up an area on the site where you can submit a review, because you'll see the reviews are on the website now, which I love so, so much. And we did a little bit of a redesign on the site, so if you want to check that out, the link is in the description. Okay, now I desperately need blush. We need blush. We're gonna go into this guy right here, the Ilia palette that I am still obsessed with. And you know what's so funny? A lot of people over on TikTok were like, because I showed this as like my favorite new palette over Hourglass. I think this palette is amazing. And it was funny to me that so many people are like, the blush doesn't even show up. What are you talking about? Like, I think that we really do have blush blindness going on, especially with like, for some reason on TikTok, when you're kind of close up and looking at the phone, you expect to see this like huge saturation of color. And if you're not seeing it, it kind of makes you feel like, oh, well, the makeup must be bad. We don't want to be going through actual life more than this. You know what I'm saying? Like, the blush thing has kind of gotten out of hand. In my humble opinion. Did you put primer under concealer or on bare skin? I used the Dr. Melaxin stick and I put it on before I did my eye makeup to give time for it to really soak in. And it gives you just enough cushion that when you go in with your concealer, everything is very, very smooth, and I just really like it. The blush blindness has been absolutely crazy, right? To Austin Lee. It is so for real. All right, I'm gonna try and contour the nose with this. I'm gonna take this little bitty brush from the Specialty set. This is the SP7, and I'm gonna kind of go in this top two. But I also find like on TikTok, like you gotta wear a lot of makeup. You gotta be showing up with a lot of makeup on for it to translate for some reason. And I mean, like, you can still do clean girl, but like you gotta have like a lot of blush, a lot of glossiness to the skin, a lot of brow. Like it's just different. go under the eye a little bit with this. This is the most unflattering shirt ever. It's all, I keep like darting my eyes at the monitor and I'm just like, it's just, ah. I did just order some new tops from Abercrombie. They're having a sale right now, but I will complain for a moment that they make you jump through so many hoops to get the discount. Literally, it was like after I did all my work shopping and I picked out like 4 shirts that I really liked, because I'm terrible at shopping online. I'm like, maybe, yes, no, I don't know. Like, it drives James insane. He's like, just buy it. Just buy it. And I'm like, nah, I'll come back tomorrow and maybe I'm just gonna think about it. And then I end up never ordering anything and wearing the same clothes for my entire life over and over and over again. Like this I've had for like 5 years, 6 years. But anyway, I was like, oh, these are cute. It's on sale right now. Like I'll get a couple of new tops for fall. And it was like the fall for you or whatever was the discount code that was like plastered everywhere. And you put it in and it's like, sorry, code doesn't work unless you have the app. Or no, unless you're logged in. And I'm like, great, well, I'll like log in and make a whole profile. That's fine, no problem. Log in, make the profile, think I'm good to check out with the discount code. No, that's not good enough. Discount code will only work if you are on the app. I'm like, for Pete's sake, I have never worked for 20% off so hard in my life. James was about to give up. He's like, we gotta go and our time is more important. Just check out. And I'm like, no. This is money and we're not doing that.
I'm like, just buy it.
Just buy it. No, get the app. It was a whole thing. But all that to say, I will have some new shirts to try on for you guys very soon. I got like an off the shoulder red number that has like a little gold bit right here that I think is gonna be really, really pretty. I'm actually liking the eyes now. At first I was like, I don't know. I don't think I do. I'm changing my mind about it. I feel like I need to clean up the line a little bit. I will say this liner is super, super intense, but the Make Cosmetics black liner does not collect in the inner tear duct. It's not as like juicy as this one, but it's better to not have this issue, which I'm kind of looking at and going, like it's ticking me off. It's ticking me off. Don't you hate that? Like I don't know why, like a lot of people, they can do a line and like bring it all the way down here. I have never been able to do that because it'll just be smeared everywhere and it's just not for my eye shape. So if you need a black liner or a brown liner that will not move, Make Cosmetics. This is green, but here, there's a brown one. Really, really good if you have that issue. If you don't have that issue, this buxom one is so nice. We're just gonna play with color and actually take the purple just for fun because I'm gonna cover up a little bit of what's smearing there just by doing that. That looks cool. I like it. To LBNARON. How do you say your name? I love the brushes so much. They feel amazing to hold. The weight is perfect. Thank you so much. I love the feedback. Yeah, they're intentionally weighted. I didn't want them to feel flimsy. I wanted the blending to have the right pressure. I'm really big about that. So, and bonus tip for you guys, if you want more pigmentation from your brushes, hold closer to the ferrule. If you want more of a fluff, it's all about the pressure that your hand is pressing in on the face with. So you move your hand, it's gonna be dialed up, more intense, less intense. Little makeup artist trick for you guys. All right, we're gonna throw it back and go in with a little bit of Totally Toffee from Maybelline. Laura, thank you. You think my makeup looks beautiful. It's coming together. This was very much trust the process, right? Because at first, as I was blending the eyes, I'm like, I don't know, we might have messed it up today, but it's coming together.
You should talk.
I can't, bro. You think it's funny? No. Wait, you're getting me to talk and I can't talk. I'm gonna have lopsided lips. I think sometimes it's relaxing just to watch someone do their makeup, so it's all good. Talk to each other for a moment.
I've always wanted to like grab the camera during times like this and give people a tour of the room.
No. I'm always afraid you're gonna do that and something that's like embargo or that I don't want people to see will be like, meh, you know. We're gonna go in with Creme de Nude from MAC. Just a little pat pat.
Pat pat McGrath.
A little pat pat. Okay. I see in the comments someone is sharing, make sure that you're using the new Peter Thomas Roth. Yes, because I did not like, I agree with you. I didn't like the old one. It was too like dusty and the dry down was so aggressive. The new one has a little bit of a tint to it and the dry down does not seem as aggressive and it works. Like it works. Like especially like my mom will use this, and not to like throw shade at mom at all, but she has more like of the bag under the eye and it literally, I'm not even joking. It's like an iron. It like it will depuff you in such an intense way. It's amazing. This little LYS plumper and Charisma. We're about done. We're in the home frickin' stretch. I actually super love getting ready with you guys. This is actually a lot of fun for me. And then when the live is over, I'm like, I'm ready to go. Ready for the day. Get my earrings on. Go change my shirt. I didn't do highlight. I need to do that. Darlene, I'm getting ready with your essential and expansion kit. I love them. I need a few of the blending brushes for sure. I love that you're getting ready with me using them. That's so great. All right, we're gonna highlight with a little bit of Dior. I'm obsessed with this. This is the Peach Glow. They have a bunch of new ones for holiday. I've loved this formula for like years. So it's not a new formula to me, it's just a new color, but it's so pretty. Just a little kiss of something. And let's lock it down.
You hold your breath when you do that.
I do. And everyone should. You don't need to be breathing this in. Whew. We're taking a calculated risk using all these sprays. Thank you so much to Dev. You like the makeup. It turned out pretty good, right? It turned out pretty a-okay. The R.E.M beauty palette, I will say, the color story is a little all over the place. If you do good with warms, you might enjoy this. The actual quality of the mattes and metallics are nice. The metallics are a little bit chunky, but the look turned out nice. I'm not mad at it. I will be doing recommendations, this versus that, for the Sephora VIB sale, and then tomorrow's video, you guys, like, turn your notifications on, stay tuned for it. It is a video that I had intended on making like a year ago. So tomorrow will be a fun one. And then Friday, we're gonna kind of get into Sephora sale time and all of that.
Hey, Tati.
All right, yes.
Is tomorrow, or is that like WTF?
Well, don't say too much. Don't say too much.
But there's a lot of people here that remember that.
If you remember WTF, you will
but
love
is that what it
tomorrow.
Is that what
Yes.
tomorrow is?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes. All right, you guys, I am ready for my day. Thank you for doing makeup with me or watching me do my makeup. I hope you learned a trick or two. All of the products that I used will be listed in the description box below, along with the details by Tati link, where you can go check out the site, the reviews, all of that. And off I go. Thank you so much for hanging out. Make sure you like the live before you leave. If you were someone that didn't want to leave the chat to like it, please do that before you take off. That always helps me out. And other than that, you guys, go have a great day, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Mwah.